going on? Ready for pain? Ready for pain? Pain? All the pain in the world. Even though we've gone through an obnoxious amount of pain, why not just add more pain on top of the other pain that we are already going through? Ay, ay, ay. Well, it is make or break for the Phillies. Facing elimination, down 2-1 in the NLCS Game 4. Ranger Suarez is on the bump, and no Zach Wheeler will not be available tonight. He'll only be available for an emergency situation, and Christopher Sanchez sounds like he's going to be the guy that's available out of the bullpen, starter pitching-wise. So that's that. Lineup today, Bryson Stott's in the lineup, Brandon Marsh is in the lineup, Weston Wilson is in the lineup, Alec Boehm's in the lineup, and then your normal guys. So, we'll see if what Nick Castellanos said last night, they're basically at death's door right now, so got to start playing better. Hopefully they listen to those words and hopefully they take it to heart. I have no idea what's going to happen. A lot of Phillies fans are most likely expecting the worst, which I am one of those people as well, because I have fully given up on this team. It's just too many issues. And this is, yes, going back to my attitude from the Game 1 loss, just because it just showed so much that it was just going to be the same bullshit that this team was pulling every single time. It just is. It just is. Alec Boehm getting benched. You see his temper tantrums. I think there's something more going on there than meets the eye. There might be a little bit of a disagreement stuff there with Topper and all that. I think Thompson's getting tired of his shtick with the temper tantrums and basically just being pissed all the time when something's not going his way. And, the rest of the offense, it's not much else to explain there. I don't know what to expect from Ranger Suarez today. All I have seen from him in the second half of the season is dead arm and just not the same Ranger that it was in the first half. So, my expectations are very low. The Mets are playing a better brand of baseball than you. Regardless of how much I think you are the better team and better talented team, they're playing better baseball than you are. Offensively, right now, I believe the last time I saw, like, your 6 through 9 hitters only have, like, 2, 3, 4 hits combined in these first 3 games. There's only so much Bryce can do. There's only so much Castellanos can do. This team wants, they're relying way too much on their stars. The depth's not going anywhere, especially in the bottom of the lineup. Yeah, Stott had the good game on Tuesday. Well, not on Tuesday, Game 2. Then he didn't get to play at all in Game 3 because of the lefty on the mound. That's no different today. He's playing, because it's do or die at this point. Go down with your better players. So, there's a lot we're going to figure out about this team today, even though we probably already figured out a lot of stuff about this Phillies team. Just is. So, let's get to it here. Basically, first pitch is about to happen any second right now. So we'll see how it plays out today, boys. So let's transition all this stuff over here. Move this stuff over here so I can have this in the front of my screen. And then I'll have you guys to decide here. I don't know, Kicks. The Padres are going to be a very tough team to face anybody. Their offense is probably better than what the Mets have been doing. Fernando Tatis has been unstoppable. Dude's just hitting home runs left and right. He's been a monster for San Diego. Yep, So Weston Wilson's getting his first career postseason start. Good luck to you, Weston. I don't have any. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but most likely, we'll see. We'll see how everything happens today, boys. We'll see what happens. Jose Quintana has had 7 starts since August 25th. He has a sub-1 ERA since. In 7 starts since August 25th. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster right there for the Phillies. Nope. Kyle Schwarber is set to lead off here against Jose Quintana. What are we going to see? I have no fucking clue. Comes the first pitch from Quintana. Takes it for strike 1. Schwarber is 2 for 12 in this series. He's only 2 hits. We're in game 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Just missed. That's a ball. Does Kyle have a statement right here? 1-1 pitch. Fouls that pitch away. It's a 1-2 count. Mets fans are waving the rally towels. Comes the 1-2. It's going to chop that foul. We'll go with the first baseline. Remains 1-2 in the count. So we'll have a lot to talk about with this team when the impending result happens that we're expecting. Here comes the 1-2 pitch again to Schwarber. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. Was completely fooled on that pitch. 1 out here to start the game. Have a lot to say about this Phillies organization, I guess, after all this stuff. Just a lot of things that they should have did, they chose not to do. Comes Trey Turner. See what he has. Trey Turner is 3 for 11 in this series. He had 2 hits in game 2, and I believe he had a hit yesterday. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball. Comes the 1-1 pitch here. Takes it upstairs for strike 2. Comes 1-2. Going outside. Way out there for ball 2. Comes 2-2. Ooh, just missed. That's ball 3. That was just missed, apparently. It was a good frame job by Alvarez, but the umpire did not give it to him. Full count here to Trey Turner. Comes 3-2. He's going to swing at that. That'll be a fly ball to right field, but shallow right field. It'll stay up for Marte. That'll be out number 2. Here comes Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper batted .345 against the sinker in the regular season, apparently. At the stat that they just showed on Fox. And Quintana uses his sinker 30% of the time. Bryce is 3 for 9 in the series with 4 walks. Got an OPS of 1316. First pitch. He's going to foul that off of Alvarez's wrist. Comes the 0-1. Going inside, it looks like. Way inside there for ball 1. One pitch incoming. 14th pitch of the inning. Bryce is going to foul that off. 1-2. Comes 1-2 pitch. We'll see what happens. Bryce takes it outside, ball 2. Two pitch incoming. Bryce is going to pop that up, but it's going to go foul. Staying alive. Comes 2-2. Did he check that swing? Yes, he did not. That is strike 3. 1-2-3 inning there for the Mets. Let's see what Ranger Suarez is going to be. Let's see that. You're about 20 seconds ahead, Kicks. Well, I would have been even further behind if it wasn't for the Fox stream. If I was on Xfinity, I'd be way more behind. Dixon Way liked and sub, keeping grinding one content creator to the other. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it here. Been a lot of 1, 2, 3 innings. I don't know. Did Bryce Harper? They didn't show the angle, so I'm never gonna know if he chucked or not. Now the dead arm is up. Oh man. Keep my head. I'm trying to keep my head up, BJ. I'm trying to keep the head up. I can't. The head's been down. I've been down since game 1, really. Game 2 was a nice high, and it was a good win, but still deep down. It's basically like if you go to the Arizona series. I always compare it to this, since everyone here knows that I am Brodes editor. So last year NLCS, I believe it was game 3 or game 4. I think it was after game 3, if I'm not mistaken. That's when Hunter changed his mentality on that series, and he figured they were going to lose. He just thought, oh, they just let Arizona back into the series. His mentality was just completely, because he was just like, I'm not hurt as bad. It hurts, don't get me wrong, but I'm like not hurt because I had to figure this was going to happen. This is basically my mentality. After what I saw in game 1, I expected this to happen because the team clearly just did not show up. Just did not. And that goes down to everybody here. It goes down to players. It goes down to coaching staff. It goes down to the fucking front office. Everything. John Middleton has to be fucking pissed with the way this team is performing. He was even like, it even goes back to, if no one saw that article, I forget who posted that article, but it was basically John Middleton putting his front office under the bus for not going all into the trade deadline. I think he was also talking a little bit about Rob Thompson. I think this is when the Phillies were losing a lot in the months of like July and all that stuff. I think, and it was basically after the trade deadline when all that happened. So I think that article comes back really relevant right now. Do you think they're tired of 3 straight years of deep runs? I mean, yeah, that can 100% be a factor. It can definitely be a factor. I'm not going to deny that, but it shouldn't be an excuse. At this point, you should be used to this. You should be used to this. But if you lose, when you lose this series, we're not going to even say if, when you lose this series, you're going to have to make big changes in the, you cannot come back with the same exact roster next year. Because if we're talking about this right now, some people were trying to say that you could be put in the Sixers territory at this point, to where the regular season doesn't matter anymore. It just matters what you do in the playoffs. And I kind of agree and kind of don't agree with that, because, okay, Ranger Suarez strikes out Francisco Lindor. That was a pretty nice curveball there. But when, what was I just trying to say here? Comparing it to the Sixers and all that stuff. I think when it's hard for the Phillies to basically be the Sixers, because baseball, it's the only sport that is played during the summer, so nothing's going to really change with that fact. The bank is still going to be packed. Casuals are still going to go there. It's more the diehards that are probably going to treat the Phillies like the Sixers, if that makes sense in that way. But it's just if you come back with the same roster, then you'll start to see more people get apathetic with this team. If you make changes, if you change stuff with the coaching staff, if you change up the roster a little bit and make moves that are actually going to shock people and get people excited, then people will probably hop back on the bandwagon. It depends on the changes that you make. If it's just like minor moves and all that stuff, it's not really going to make an effect anything. Now, say if you trade some key players that are off the roster, and you bring in some different players, say if you do go after a Juan Soto and make a big splash there, yeah, that's going to get people excited, because Juan Soto is one of the best players in baseball. Obviously, that's going to get people excited. If you make some changes with this, say if you trade an Alec Bohm for something, if you trade into Castellanos or something like that, that's going to raise some eyebrows with the fan base. So there's definitely some intriguing stuff here. I think I did also read an article from, I think it was Tim Kelly, one of the people that covers the Phillies. And I believe I forget which source he was writing it for, but I think he posted these are players that, and that's a double for Vientos right there, unless March, it's going to be a double. So that's a double right there. And so when you're just, and he basically later about, okay, these are like the top 10, these are 10 players that could be traded this offseason, and this is where I think they're going to get traded to. And he did have the Phillies as one of the players, or one of the teams for the certain player. And I believe it was Ryan Helsley from the Cardinals. So, yeah, if you get a guy that, is Ryan Helsley caliber, a guy that can throw gas in the back end of the bullpen and has, some of the most saved numbers in baseball, yeah, that would definitely be a huge bolster for the bullpen. But you would have to do a lot more. You need more than just a bullpen arm. You need more. You need outfield help. You need an actual bat that's going to hit from the outfield. That's not just Nick Castellanos. You're probably going to need a new third baseman, because I don't think Alec Bohm's going to be here next year. So there's that too. Honest to God, JT's still getting older. I would find a way to get a backup catcher that can just, maybe take some of the load off of JT. Because you're going to get more banged up as you get older, and JT is probably the oldest person on this roster from the offensive perspective. Yeah, I think for Juan Soto, it's going to come down to 3 teams. And I think he wants to stay on the East Coast. I think that's where he prefers to play. It's going to come down to the Yankees, Mets, and the Phillies. That's what I think it's going to be. The Dodgers are going to have their hand in there. The Padres probably will have their hand in there. Actually, maybe not, because the Padres were talking about cutting their payroll. So I don't think the Padres might not be involved. But, Dodgers are going to be involved, obviously, some of these more bigger market teams. But I think it's going to come down to the 2 New York teams in Philly for Juan Soto. So that's basically where it stands there. The Yankees, obviously, because that's going to be big to try to keep Juan Soto. But are the Yankees going to be willing to pay Aaron Judge the amount of money he's being paid plus what because Juan Soto's probably going to make more than Aaron Judge, let's be honest. And Ranger just walked Brandon Nimmo. Oh, boy. Here comes Pete Alonso. Here comes the 3-run shot because that's what I'm guessing right here. So there's a lot of shit this team needs to do in the offseason. They really do. Because you're going to lose this game. It's too obvious in my opinion. You're going to lose this game, so you cannot roll back next year with the same exact roster. You just can't. You just can't. You tried it this year, didn't work. Didn't work. Yeah, you won a division because of it. But at the end of the day, now people are going to think, oh, you only won the division because the Braves were so injured and the Mets got off to such a bad start. So there's going to be people even doubting that. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Well, it's 2-1 in the count here to Pete Alonso. Takes it right down the middle for strike 2. Because if you look at the pitching rotation for the Phillies, there's 3 guys that's locked up long term. Wheeler, they just extended him. Same thing with Aaron Nola. So those 2 guys are locked up long term. Christopher Sanchez, they did that midway through the season. I believe they extended him to 3-4 years or something like that. Then that leaves your 4th spot of the rotation and the 5th spot of the rotation. Because 100% I do not see Taijuan Walker being a Philly next year. They're going to have to do something with that contract and most likely going to have to eat salary. So whether that's just completely cutting him off the team, eating the salary there, or they try to they trade him to someone and they eat some salary on that front. Personally, I think this team's kind of lost faith in Ranger too. Not gonna lie, I think Ranger has 1 more year of arbitration left, if I'm not mistaken, and they still haven't extended him because I don't think this franchise has any faith in Ranger pitching a full season, and he's proved that many times that he cannot pitch a full season. It's very evident this year. Can't pitch a full season, so I don't think the front office has faith in that. So you're probably going to have to talk about getting 2 new pitchers in the rotation next year. But then and there's also the case about, now they're sending Andrew Painter down to the Arizona Fall League because now he's fully, recuperated from the Tommy John surgery. So we'll see what he is down there, and he's most likely going to be fighting for a rotation spot next season. And most likely, if he was going to make the team, what was that, in 2023, when he was slated to, fight for a back end of the rotation spot, he's most likely going to be in that same situation. So I would most likely expect Andrew Painter to make the team next year. Then you're really just talking about what do you do with that 4th spot of the rotation. I have no idea. So Bohm tried to apply the tag to Vientos, didn't get it, but he managed to throw Alonso out at first, I think. Did he touch him? No, he never touched him. And Bohm bobbled the ball too, almost. Oh, Pete is safe. Alonso's safe. He's safe. He's safe. He is safe. He's safe. That is safe. Safe. So the base is loaded now. He's safe. He's safe. Embrace the struggle. Here we go. Yeah, 100%. One inning at a time. The Mets are 100% going to score here, and this game is already going to be over because this offense ain't going to do shit. I can already tell you that here. Here's Iglesias. He's swinging a miss at 2 straight pitches. Ranger has 25 pitches this inning after striking out Lindor, the first batter. 0-2 pitch. Swung at 3 straight pitches, and Ranger struck him out. So that's 2 strikeouts in the inning for Ranger. Bases are still loaded. Swung at miss at 3 straight curveballs. Now who's up? JD Martinez is going to foul that away. How you doing, Ideal? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining up here. May the best team win. I think the Mets are going to win, my man. So, you're going to be the one celebrating after tonight. I have no faith in the Phillies. I have no faith. Comes the 0-1 pitch to JD. That's a ball. It's 1-1. No one can do it in the hot quarter like Mike Schmidt could. Comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss at that curveball. It's 1-2. This will be the 30th pitch of the inning for Ranger here. It's a 1-2 count here to JD Martinez. Swing and a miss at that curveball, and Ranger escapes the bases loaded jam without allowing a run. I'll give him credit there. I'll give him credit there. He found a way to get out of it. I'll give him credit. Credit is due there. Ranger just took advantage of the Mets' aggressiveness there with the bases loaded, especially with Iglesias. Iglesias, that was a terrible at bat. That was a terrible at bat. He was just uber aggressive and just swung at 3 straight curveballs. Martinez, I probably expected Martinez to be more patient, but no, he was aggressive too. So. I could already smell the dinner being made downstairs. That's the only bad thing about doing these streams, especially in the midday, especially when the games are in the midday, is because it's right around, because we normally eat dinner around 6 o'clock. So, in this household. So, once again, like I ate dinner last night on the stream, I know you guys don't care about it, but I care about it a little bit just because I think it's unprofessional, but it's more of a hangout stream than anything. It's not like a recap or anything where I try to, put more focus here. So, this is more just a hangout. Oh, yeah, 100% regardless. Changes have to be made. Yeah. Yeah, Ranger got guys to chase, so. Let's see what happened in the other game, because I know the Detroit and the Guardians played. So what happened with that game? Detroit's currently winning 3-0. Interesting. Detroit is currently winning 3-0. But, you know, that's definitely not the thing that you wanted from Ranger in the first inning, because you don't know how deep he's going into the game. And especially with all the bullpen arms that you used yesterday. And I know this is now do or die, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day when pitchers pitched or not. So, well, here's Nick Castellanos leading off the second. Ball one. Castellanos has been the Phillies' best overall hitter this series. He's 5 for 13 with an OPS of over 1,000. Here comes the second pitch. That is a pop-up in the foul territory. Will it stay up for Alonso? Yes, it will. That is the first out. Fernando Tatis Jr., he is 10 for 18 in the postseason. 10 for 18 in the postseason with 4 home runs and has an OPS near 2. Jesus Christ. Here's Bohm. Is he going to swing at the first pitch? Is he going to swing at the first pitch? No, he does not. He takes it way upstairs for ball one. Tigers are doing tiger-like things. Comes the second pitch. Oops, swings to the second pitch, but he fouls it away. Alec Bohm's going to chop at the third. That'll be an out. Vientos makes the play. Easy out there. Guess I'll put on my Xfinity stream on my phone to watch the rest of this Tigers Guardians game. Comes the first pitch to JT, who has no hits in this series. Comes the 1-0. Takes it for strike one. Yep, 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning for the Tigers. They're up 3-0. Jesus Christ. Guardians are on the verge of getting shut out 2 straight games in a row. Comes the 1-1 pitch to JT. Ball 2. I really want to see how the Yankees and Royals game turns out tonight, especially after what Jazz said. I really want to see that. 2-1 pitch coming to JT Realmuto. Outside for ball 3. Oh, Tigers get out of the top of the 8th. They go to the bottom of the 8th now. Still up 3-0. 3-1 pitch to JT. Takes it outside for ball 4. That'll be a 2-out walk. Bryson Stott coming up to the plate now. Does JT try to steal? I wouldn't be shocked if he tries to. I wouldn't be shocked. It's a 1-0 count here to Stotty. Comes the pitch. Takes it down the middle for strike one. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball two. Comes a 2-1. Outside again, ball three. Comes 3-1. Outside corner, strike two. 3-2 count now. See what Stoddy can do here, full count. Is he going to be a pain? Is he going to be patient? Takes his time out. I wonder how many New Yorkers are there that are going to be double dipping. Well, I can't say they're double dipping because the Yankees don't play in New York. They're in Kansas City for Game 3, so retract that statement. Comes a 3-2. JT going regardless. And he swings and misses at what would have been ball four. Eh. Going to the bottom of the eighth here for the Tigers. So who would be expected to pitch tomorrow's game? Because I would assume they play tomorrow, Tigers and the Guardians. I guess. Because this is Game 3 for them. That is weird, though. Why does the American League get so many days off in between their games? That's what I'm just thinking of. You know what I mean? Unless that's something that just, like, interchanges every year. I have no idea. I actually do want to try to see a calendar on the freaking I want to see the calendar of these games too, just to see like if like I'm actually right on this. So when did the playoffs start? Let me not actually. Let me go to MLB app to see, because this will probably be a better showcasing of it. So the playoffs started on Saturday. All teams played on Saturday. Then the NL teams played on Sunday. Then the American League teams played on Monday. NL teams played on Tuesday. NL team, and then all four teams are playing today. That is weird. Like the American League has a day off in between every game. It feels like. But then like games 3 and 4, they're the back-to-backs. It looks like. It's just a weird scheduling, in my opinion. Maybe because it was Saturday, Sunday, they didn't want to fight with football or something like that, or something. I have no idea. Oh. Well, you're starting Marte to lead off the inning. That is an 89-mile-an-hour sinker from Ranger Suarez. The velocity is already dipping. The ball one there. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. 90-mile-an-hour fastball for Ranger. Velocity is already dipping. Two 1 pitch. Marte fouls that away. $75-mile-an-hour curveball. Way down there for a ball. Three-two pitch. Throws another curveball, but he fouls that away. Comes 3-2 again. 37 pitches for Ranger in the second inning. Inside corner, just missed. That's ball 4. Leadoff walk for Marte. Now they're showing the splits of Rangers regular season between postseason. Yeah, his numbers are different, but right now this version of Ranger Suarez just isn't good. That's a hit on the first pitch from Tyrone Taylor. It's first and second with no outs. Now coming is Francisco Alvarez with no outs and 2 men on. Yeah, Rangers not going to escape this inning without allowing a run. And Christopher Sanchez is going to be the other guy in the bullpen that is available, but the Phillies are stretching guys out, it looks like. So this might be a very quick day for Ranger, depending on how the rest of this inning goes. First pitch to Alvarez, that is ball 1. One 0 pitch. Takes it for strike 1. Jeff Hoffman's getting warmed up. Alvarez swings, and he'll foul that into the stands. So say foul that in the foul territory. No shit. No shit, you fucking dumbass. Ugh. Comes 1-2. And Alvarez strikes out on the curveball. It's 4th strikeout for Ranger. 1 out here in the second. Francisco Lindor is now coming up. Comes first pitch to a Lindor. That's a ball way down there. Yep. So Tom Verducci just said Christopher Sanchez is available today, but he'll only be able to pitch 1 inning. So really not going to get much from Sanchez. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Lindor. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. It's 1-1. Lindor takes his timeout. One. Lindor fouls that into the dugout. Almost freaking drilled someone in there. Jesus Christ, Lindor almost killed Taijuan Walker. Comes 1-2. Lindor takes a changeup blow for ball 2. Ranger Suarez is going to have 50 pitches by the time this inning is over. Over 50. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Lindor strikes out again. Lindor is trying to plead his case that he fouled it. So all of Rangers' outs so far are strikeouts, and they're all in the curveball. Now here comes Vientos with 2 outs. Ranger has thrown curveballs on 9 of 17 2-strike pitches. Well, here's the first pitch to Vientos. He's going to foul that. Inside fastball. A 1. Upstairs for ball 1. Comes 1-1 pitch. Takes it down low for ball 2. Yep, he's at 50 pitches already. Two 1 pitch. Vientos is going to chop that to third base. Bohm just tag third. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Bohm is so fucking lost. Jesus fucking Christ. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo with 2 outs and the bases loaded again. First pitch to Nimmo, he fouls it away. A 1 pitch. Nimmo's going to ground that to Bryce Harper, and Ranger Suarez will get out of another bases loaded jam. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, gentlemen, my dinner is ready. I'll be right back very quickly. I'm back. I apologize, boys. I apologize, everybody, for the delay of getting my food. Should have been quicker, but you never know. It is what it is. I didn't miss much, so. Two pitch to Schwarber. Outside. Schwarber fouls that away. So once again, I apologize for the eating, but can't help it. It's always around dinner time when these games happen. So we got a 3-2 pitch here to Schwarber. He's got to strike him out. Swing and a miss. Oh boy. Yep, and the Tigers won. Don't you just love when you constantly escape bases loaded jams and then your offense does nothing? Don't you just love that? I'll basically just be munching through this entire time. Got a 1-2 count here to Pete Alonso. One-two count. That's a ball. Comes to 2-2. Ball 3. We ain't hitting nothing. 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. Ranger Suarez is the first pitcher in playoff history to allow 4 hits, 2 walks in the first 2 innings without allowing a run. Jesus Christ. I think that's not the... I don't think that's the record you want to be. Comes a 2-0 pitch to Iglesias. That is a strike. I wouldn't take that as a compliment for Ranger. 2-1 pitch to Ranger. Well, strike 2 to Iglesias. Jesus Christ. Ranger has 63 pitches. 63. Now here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss to Iglesias. That is another strikeout for Ranger Suarez. 6 strikeouts. It appears JD Martinez with an out and a man on first. Inside ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Ball 2. That should be a double play. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Turner almost screwed that up, but it's a double play. Oh. Ranger's doing his job. All things considered. Put Turner at second, get a new shortstop, move on from Stott, Bowman, Marsh. I think they'd be more willing to keep Stott, and then Bowman and Marsh get moved. Because to Stott's defense, he has an amazing glove at second, and I think his bat can be salvageable. He's one of the more patient hitters on the team, to say the least. Yeah, Turner's not the best defense-wise, yeah. We all know that. We all know that. Here comes Trey Turner to lead off the fourth. It's ball one. Comes a 1-0. It's ball two. Comes to 2-0. So to foul that off. Comes a 2-1 pitch. Way inside, ball three. It's a 3-1 count here to Turner. Comes a 3-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Comes the 3-2. It's going to foul that ball off. Comes a 3-2. It's going to chop that to shortstop. That'll be the first out. That would have been ball four, honestly, if he didn't swing. Phillies leadoff hitters in this series are 2 for 27. Jesus. Comes Bryce. First pitch. Outside. Comes the 1-0. Inside. Ball 2. Comes the 2-0. Bryce takes. That is not a strike. That is not a strike. That is not a strike. But the umpire calls it anyway. It's 2-1. 2-1 pitch. It's ball 3. That was more of a strike than the previous pitch, in my personal opinion. Comes 3-1. Bryce, Jesus Christ, those last 2 pitches were more strikes than the 1 strike was called. But Bryce walks. Jesus Christ. Well, here comes Castellanos. First pitch. He's going to swing at the first pitch, hit that to left field. That'll be in the gap, and I think that is a ground rule double. Well, got a man on second and third now for Bohm. If you want to do anything, Bohm, now's the time to do it. Is that a ground rule double? Yeah, that was a ground rule double. Yeah, that's a ground rule double. Oh, here's Bohm now. Let me guess, Bohm swings first pitch. First pitch to Bohm. He'll take that for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch to Bohm. Ball 2. Comes to 2-0. Bohm takes again. That'll be ball 3. Looks like Quintana just doesn't want to pitch to him in this at bat. Quintana has 62 pitches. Half of them are strikes, half of them are balls. Comes the 3-0 pitch to Bomer. Takes it right down the middle for strike 1. He was not swinging at all. Comes 3-1. Bohms fouls it away. 3-2. See what Bohm does. Comes a 3-2 to Bomer. He's going to chop it to third. Vientos bobbles it, and everybody will be safe. That scores a run. Phillies lead 1-0. Vientos bobbles the chopper. Bohm safe at first. Castellanos safe at third. It's a 1-0 Phillies lead. Brings up JT Realmuto now. And it looked like Vientos was trying to throw home on that play and bobbled it. Oh, JT's on now. Let's see. Let's see what JT's going to do here. He walked in his first at bat. Comes the pitch. He'll take a low for ball one. Comes to 1-0. Takes it inside, ball two. Comes to 2-0. It's going to pop that up. That is definitely not going to score the run. That is a missed opportunity. 2 outs here. Well, does not feel like we'll get another one home here, Kicks. Does not feel like it. Just don't understand how JT pops up on that pitch. Nope, now it's Stott in a big spot. Comes the first pitch. Takes the first pitch for a strike. A 1 pitch. Stott takes it outside. Comes a 1-1. Stott's going to bloop that, but that'll stay up there. No, that's not a blooper. That's a fucking fly ball. And the Mets escape, only allowing 1 run. That's a missed opportunity there. It's a completely missed opportunity right there. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Ranger finally allows a run. Because that's how this shit goes. Should have scored way more there. But yeah, missed opportunity. Yeah, JT's at bat ruined the inning. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, with the Marsh situation, he didn't really give up much to get him. What'd you trade Moniak for him? I think it was no. It was you traded O'Hoppe for Marsh, and you traded Moniak for Syndergaard. That's how it went. I think that was the case, at least. But it really wasn't going to matter because O'Hoppe was being blocked by JT. We're going to make O'Hoppe the backup catcher for a certain stretch of time. Up here's the 1-1 pitch to Marte. He's going to foul that off. That'll be a 1-2 count. Marte keeps fouling it off. Still 1-2 count. Comes the 1-2. Inside. Ball 2. Marte is just continuing to foul off pitches. Adam Wainwright is saying that Ranger is settling in. I would hold back on that statement. Comes the 2-2. Marte's going to foul another pitch off. Comes a 2-2 again. Inside, ball 3. Comes the 3-2 pitch. Inside corner, strike 3. Got him looking. 7 strikeouts for Ranger. Oh, now it's Taylor up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Taylor had a single in his last at bat. Comes the 0-1. Taylor's going to fly that one into the outfield. Castellanos settles under it. That'll be the second out of the inning. Here comes Francisco Alvarez with 2 outs. Comes the first pitch. Alvarez is going to sky that to center. First pitch, that'll be right there for Brandon Marsh. That is the final out of the inning. 2 quick innings in a row for Ranger. So, but now here's the question. Do you let him come back out for the 5th for 3rd time through the order? That's the real question. Do you keep Ranger in 3rd time through? Or do you just say, good job, man. We'll let the other guys take care of it, hopefully. Ranger is, what, at 78, 79 pitches? So. One run on 1 hit. So let's see. Who comes up to start the inning for the Phillies? So Stott was the final out. So I think it's Wilson, Marsh, and then Schwarber. That's what I was assuming at least. Would you want Bo Bichette? Not sure, honest to God. Bo Bichette seems more like a reclamation project than actually getting something that's known. If you know, well, people know Bo Bichette, but I mean, like, something that's guaranteed, if you know what I mean. Unless the Blue Jays are more willing to shell him. What was Bo Bichette's numbers this year? A 2 count here to Weston Wilson. Takes it for a ball. Yeah, Bo Bichette this year. How many games did he play? He only played in 81 games, so I'm assuming he was injured. This year he batted .225 with 4 home runs. But then if you look at his previous seasons, last year he was an all-star. He batted .306, had 20 home runs, .339 on base, .475 slug, .814 OPS. 2022 he batted .290, .333 on base, a .469 slug, .802 OPS. So he's been a good hitter, basically, he was a good hitter for 3 straight seasons. Well, it's a 3-2 count here to Weston Wilson. It's worked back in the count. He's going to hit that to center field, but that's going to stay up for Taylor. That'll be an out. That's the thing. Where would you play Bo Bichette at? Where would you play Bo Bichette? So I don't think he's a third baseman. I don't know. What would you do there? In my honest opinion. Here's Marsh. Takes it for ball one. Comes to 1-1. That's a strike right down the middle. Fouled it off. One-two pitch to Marsh. Strike three. Dotted that pitch. Jesus. Well, here comes Kyle Schwarber now. That was dotted. First pitch here to Schwarber. And that hits him with the first pitch. That'll be a base runner. Oof. Right under the freaking armpit. Oof. Mets are getting their bullpen warmed up now. Comes the first pitch here to Turner. Swing and a miss at that changeup. So, yep, this will be an out. Oh, 1 pitch. Turner's going to chop that foul. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one. Comes the 1-2 pitch again. And swing and a miss. Strike three. Yep, showing some NFL on Fox advertisements. Eagles-Browns play on Sunday. Yeah, I'm really excited for Eagles versus Browns. Really excited. We're not going to be able to trade anybody on the Eagles for CJ Stroud. They ain't going to do shit. Texans ain't going to give that guy up. Freaking Wendy's advertising the Krabby Patty collab. Is anybody going to try the Wendy's Krabby Patty collab, even though it's probably just one of their normal fucking burgers? You'll never be able to recreate what's in a Krabby Patty. Oh, Ranger is in the face the lineup for, this is the third time through. So it's Lindor to lead off. Well, this could very well be Rangers' last inning, regardless how it goes. 1-0 pitch to Lindor. Takes the first strike. Be lucky if there's crab in the Krabby Patty. 1-1 pitch. Lindor swings and misses. Strike 2. Hoffman is just ready and waiting in the bullpen right now. 1-2 pitch. Lindor is going to fair ball down the line. That'll be extra bases. That'll be is he going 3? Nope, he's staying at second. That'll be a leadoff double for Lindor. Finally got it, able to make contact off that curveball. Ranger got him with that 2 times. Wasn't going to get him with a 3rd time. Yeah, Bohm had no shot at getting that. Oh, and Weston Wilson ate shit out there in left field. Jesus Christ. Oh, here comes Mark Vientos. Put a man on and no out. Takes it for strike 1. Now, how long is the leash going to be for Ranger in this inning? We'll see. 0-1. It's ball 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Vientos chops it foul. One-two pitch. Takes it for ball 2. Ranger steps off. Comes to 2-2. Vientos is 100% taken out all the way. It's 3-2 because that pitch was nowhere fucking close to the strike zone. Comes 3-2. fouls that pitch off. We're going to retry that again. Ugh. This will be the 90th pitch for Ranger. Feel like if Ranger allows this base runner, they might go to Hoffman. 3-2. Vientos fouls it off again. Three, two. Ball 4. Get him out of there. Time to get him out, Rob. Or they're going to keep Ranger in the face of Nimmo because he's a lefty. Yep. Looks like that's the case. Bohm's playing shallow at third. We're playing in at third. It's ball 1 there. Well, no. Takes it right down the middle for strike 1. One. Nimmo's going to pop that in the foul territory. That's not going to be in reach for Bohm. It goes into the dugout. One-two pitch. Nimmo takes it right on the inside corner. That'll be a ball. Two-two pitch again. 96th pitch of the night. And Nimmo to right down the line. That'll be foul. Ball. It probably would have been a home run. Comes a 2-2. Takes it right down on the corner for strike 3. And that is probably going to be the last batter Ranger faces. Yep, here comes Rob Thompson. Incoming Jeff Hoffman from the bullpen to face Pete Alonso. Well, Ranger did all he could. Ranger did all he could. I can't complain about Ranger, even though it was very gut-inducing. Even though the inning's still not over, he can still get charged with runs. But oh yeah, 100% Dave Dombrowski's lackluster, if that's the nice way to describe it, trade deadline. Yeah, it definitely was. Because your trade deadline, you got marginally better instead of getting drastically better. You know what I mean? Putting yourself over the top. Can the Phillies bullpen finally come in and do something productive? We'll see. It'll be Pete Alonso, so then Iglesias, depending on what happens in the Pete Alonso at bat. Hoffman has to get 2 outs here. Man on first and second, 1 out. Phillies bullpen has allowed 12 earned runs in this series, and 8 of 10 inherited runners have scored in 9 innings. Here's the first pitch. Foul ball. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off again. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to Alonso. Slider outside for ball 1. Tried to get him to chase. Alonso was obviously not going to do that. One-two pitch here coming to Alonso. Hoffman sits. Here comes. Takes it right on the inside corner, strike 3. Tied him up there. Now it's Iglesias with 2 outs. It's a good pitch. Backdoor slider. Comes the first pitch here to Iglesias. Swing and a miss at the slider. A 1 pitch here. Here it comes. Upstairs, ball 1. One pitch. He's got to chop that up. JT makes the play on the ball, throws him out, and Hoffman gets out of the jam. Gives Ranger Suarez a clean stat sheet, basically. Well, not clean, but scoreless stat sheet, I would say. It's still 1-0 Phillies going to the 6th. Why do you hate Jeff Hoffman, Mind Freak? Why do you hate Jeff Hoffman? I understand hating him in the postseason, but he gave you really no reason in the regular season to hate him. So why do you hate him? Jeff Hoffman warmed up in the 2nd inning, then he warmed up in the 3rd inning, and then 5th inning entered with 2. So Jeff Hoffman was ready to come in. This goddamn team. Freaking when you watch this on the Fox Sports app, when they stop having the commercials, they just have like that Fox Sports like football robot just basically stand there and stare at you with the Fox Sports app up on his phone, and it's the most awkward thing in the world because it's so silent for these commercial breaks. Oh man, and he's literally just standing there staring at you menacingly. It's basically like trying to threaten you to download this Fox Sports app. Like, my God. It's the longest fucking commercial break in history, man. Well, game is finally back. Yankees and Royals. It looks like the game's at 7, so it's 7 right now. Looks like they're just about to start. Okay, my fan just randomly made noises, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Bryce. Outside, just outside for ball 1. Okay, my fan's haunted, boys. I don't know why my fan's going off. My fan is haunted. Buttons are just going off. Comes the 1-1 pitch here to Bryce. Upstairs, ball 1. Ball 2. Yeah, my fan's haunted stuff. I sometimes do superstitious things, but I really haven't been doing anything superstitious the past couple of days. Maybe it goes in revolving where my hat is. Where's the stream gone? Don't worry. I just had to fix my fan. My fan was like randomly changing its options on itself. So I just had to like reboot it. Peterson is warming up for the Mets. Reed Garrett is coming in to pitch after Harper's double. Get this. That was Ranger Suarez's second scoreless outing since June 2nd. Rangers been. Hey, what the hell am I doing? I could be putting on freaking National Hockey League in the background as I'm watching this game. Oh, there goes the connection. Now the internet's going crazy. Okay. Hopefully, connection's back. I think we're good now. We good now here, boys? Good now here, boys? I was trying to fix the connection issues. Well, we got a 1-2 count here to Kyle. Yeah, internet connection issues were bound to happen at some point. I apologize for those, boys. Just have to wait and see how it carries out. It's normally when I have the connection issues, my neighbor's doing something with his antenna, and that for some reason just interferes with my computer shit. So that's probably what happened. Oh, here's a 3-2 count here to Castellanos. He's gonna swing and a miss at ball 4. Strike 3. Apologize, boys. I'm just monitoring my internet connection right now because it's fine for like a few minutes, but then it goes crazy again. So I'm just constantly restarting and starting the OBS system. Well, Bohm's an 0-1 count right here. Takes it for ball 1. Bohm's in a 3-1 count currently. Like I said, I'm just monitoring the connection right here on my OBS. It's like fluctuating right now. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at ball 4. So it's a 3-2 count now. They are 100% not going to score this inning. Well, Bohm worked the walk. So you got 2 runners on for JT. How am I feeling? Nah, mediocre, I guess. Mediocre, I guess you can say. I'm more focusing on my internet connection with the stream. So JT's up now with 2 men on. He's in a 1-1 count here. JT fouls that off. The 2-2 count here. So JT just struck out. Okay, hopefully that was the end of all the internet connection shit. It's been stable for a few minutes now. Hopefully that's the finality of it, but I don't think it will be. With my luck, like I said, it's whatever. My neighbor does something in his house, and I don't know if it's his antenna that does it when he adjusts the antenna, or I know he has a ham radio that he dabbles in from time to time, and I think maybe the ham radio is causing the interference with my computer, with the connection. Sometimes I don't know what the case is, because when I test my internet speed and all that stuff, it's normal. So something prevents. Yeah, my neighbor has a ham radio. It's like those radios that truckers use to talk to each other or something like that. Like one of those types. I guess it's the hobby of his. Up here, Stott up here with 2 runners on. Takes it for a 1 ball. It's Peterson in the game now for the Mets. Pitching. One 0 pitch. Takes it for a ball. Comes the 2-0 pitch here to Stott. He's going to chop that to first base. That is a fair ball. And the Mets will get out of the inning. After Bryce's leadoff double, Phillies do not score. Now I wonder who the Phillies go to in the bottom half. Do they stick with Hoffman? I wonder. Not sure what they do. My gut says they stick with Hoffman. Because I didn't see anybody on they didn't show anybody on the broadcast warming up in the Phillies bullpen. So I'm not sure what route they go. But I'll give that nice top of the 6th inning a good old... Haven't really utilized that all game. I probably should be doing that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Let's see what else happens here. Jesus. I didn't see anything on Twitter either in regards to if Hoffman's staying out there or not. So I just assume Hoffman's going to stay out there. Well, right now, JD Martinez is leading off. Yep, Hoffman is out there still. Let's see what he is after that long rest. JD Martinez fouls the first pitch off. Comes the 1 pitch, way upstairs for ball 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch here. Martinez will line that up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Leadoff base runner here for the Mets. Yeah, Stott just couldn't catch up to it. So now starting Marte is up. First pitch. Swing and a miss at the slider. Marte is 0 for 1 with a walk. 0-1 pitch here. Spikes that pitch, and that's going to allow JD Martinez to go to second. Mets are 100% going to tie this game this inning. Phillies pitchers just can't keep getting in the jams and expecting to get out of it unscathed. Comes the 1-1 pitch here to Marte. He's trying to bunt it now. He'll bunt it foul. Jesus. See what happens here. 1-2 pitch here. Takes that down low for ball 2. Two pitch here to Marte. He's going to foul that off the other way. Just remains 2-2. Two pitch. That hit Marte. And that'll be a first and second situation now. No out. That brings up Tyrone Taylor. No out. Definitely was a mistake to bring Hoffman back out. Just especially after that long sit down. Not sure why they didn't have anybody else in the bullpen up. First pitch here to Taylor. He's going to line that foul. Just foul. Just foul. Umpire really had to put some pizzazz on that foul call. Yep, that was foul. Just foul. Why is the umpire making it that dramatic? That's actually pretty funny. Just foul. Oh, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Taylor, does he check his swing? He does. That'll be a ball. One pitch. Here it comes. Holds up. It's ball 2. Comes a 2-1. Jesus Christ, Hoffman. It's another spike. Wild pitch. Advances both runners. Really just don't understand the call to get Jeff Hoffman for another inning. Three 1 pitch. Foul ball. It's really just, I know it's all hindsight and shit like that, but it's just, when Jeff was sitting for that long, you need somebody up in the bullpen. I'm sure somebody's up right now, but someone should have started the inning. A new pitcher should have started the inning. 3-2. Fouls that off again. Three-two pitch. Ball 4. Why is he still out there? Bases loaded, no outs for the Mets. Rob, get him out! What the fuck are we doing here? Rob! Oh, send Caleb Cotham out to talk to him. Rob, get him out of the ball game. He shouldn't have been starting this inning to begin with. Fucking hell, man. He shouldn't have started this inning, and he should not be going this long into the inning. Now Estevez is up in the bullpen. This is... Now it's Alvarez. I just don't get it. I really do not understand this decision right here. I didn't understand the decision to make Hoffman come back out for this inning. Hoffman just cannot throw pitches in the strike zone. I don't understand this call from Rob. Hoffman got out of your jam last inning. That's it. That's all he needed. 1-0 pitch here to Alvarez. He hold. Did he hold? He did not. It's a strike. I don't get this from Rob Thompson. I don't get this. What Rob is doing right now is fireable. What Rob is doing right now is fireable. Because you're trusting in your guys too much when he clearly doesn't have it. 1-1. Way inside ball 2. Hoffman just does not have his command. Hoffman just does not have his command. Two 2-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. Two. Alvarez is going to chop it. Turner's going to come home with it. That'll be the first out. So it gets the out at home. So now Lindor is up with bases loaded and 1 out. Now Rob's going to come out. Hoffman should have been out of this game a long time ago, Rob. Now Estevez is going to come in to try to keep the runs from scoring. Impossible situation. This is just getting ridiculous. Now, can Estevez get out of this inning? I have no idea. It's Francisco Lindor up. This will be the first time he's batting left-handed tonight. And then it'll be Vientos, who's been clutch basically all series. There's no way the Mets don't score here. There's no way the Mets don't score here. And if the Mets score, it's game over because the Phillies offense ain't doing jack shit. So. Oh. And now we're back. Yep. Well, Francisco Lindor's calls timeout already. And Marte is the guy at third, I think. Yeah. Comes the first pitch to Lindor. Outside. Ball one. 100 miles an hour pitch there. Doesn't mean anything, though. It's ball one. Francisco Lindor is 336 in his career with the bases loaded. 1-0. Swing and a miss there at 100 miles an hour. Strike one. Yeah, we'll be doing live streams with hockey. No doubt. I'm trying to do them this weekend with the Flyers opener stuff. 1-1 pitch to Lindor. Way up there for ball two. I'm telling you, there's no way in hell the Mets don't score here. And right now it looks like Estevez is just trying to go after them with heat. 2-1. Lindor! Deep to right field. And that ball is gone. Grand slam, Lindor, and this game's over. Hey, Sean. How you doing? How you doing, Sean? No, Sean. Do you want to? I can show you something else that we can talk about here. Is that too loud? Was that too loud for everybody? Was that too loud? Was that too loud? Was that too loud for everybody? Oh, oh God. uh, why not for one more joke's sake? Oh man. Yeah, I do plan on live streaming the Vancouver game now that this is obviously over. If the Phillies were to win and they forced a game 5, that would definitely complicate things. But now this game is over. They're not winning, so we'll definitely be live streaming the Flyers opener. On a front of the net deflection. Up here, Schwarber. Ugh. Fuck. Yep, Schwarber's gonna line that, and that'll be a double play. Freaking water popped out of my freaking bottle. Landed on my shirt. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. It's over, BJ. No, Joe, there's no room for you gotta believe. I've never said that. I've never said that at all. But you know what you gotta believe in, right? I just have to keep doing that because that's clearing my sanity. I can also... Do I have anything else here? What's over here? Nothing. What's on this page? We got... I'm just looking here. So there's a... So that's not going to work. That. There's that. There's that. Okay. That's nothing. I don't think Dombrowski's going anywhere. No, Sean, you know what we really got to cheer for here? You know what we really got to cheer for here? You'll find this funny. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are insane here. I used to have the Sixers song on here. I know I have the Sixers song still on here. Do I? Unless I got rid of that. The Devin White Memorial. Oh, Jesus. Where is, Oh, great. Oh my God, I can't type. Where is... There we go. There we go. I know I have the, let me change this one. Would be downloads. There we go. No, I do not have it. I probably should be downloading it here. I blame Nick Sirianni. Let me do this here. Oh yeah, 100% Dave Dombrowski deserves blame. He got too complacent. Okay, so let me go back to here. Let me change that. Put there. And then change that option there. Hopefully it sends it to it when it's in use. Hopefully. Hopefully. Wait a minute. Anyway, it's still sending, I think. I don't know what's going on here. And then now it fixed. Okay. Did this work? What other song? Is there anything here? Because there's nothing there. What else should I put in this soundboard, boys? What else should I put in this soundboard? I'm trying to debate. Because I got nothing else to do here. I should have worn black. I should have worn my Matvey Michkov shirt. What are you talking about here, Sean? I'm gonna keep doing that. What other sounds should we put in here? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? How you doing, guys? You're still hoping on Jay? Rock my Ayrson mask? I don't have an Ayrson mask. What do you mean? Oh, man. Got that one there. Let's keep bringing in more. Put that there. Import that to the thing. Because this is a classic. File not assigned. Why is the file not assigned? Okay. Then I'll just put it there. Hopefully. File not assigned. What do you mean? Did I hit import or export? Okay, I probably hit import. That's what I did. That's what I did. I don't have a Fedotov mask either, Sean.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Can I, like, raise the volume on this? Is there, like, any way to, like, raise the volume? I don't know what that means. It does here. Interesting. Interesting. Is there any other sounds we can do here? Is there any other sounds I can get on this soundboard? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Was that the sound effect for our bullpen?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I am going crazy. I am 100% going crazy. That's what I was going to check. I was going to check the score of the Royals in the Yankees game. See what that's going. That's nothing. Nothing. Thank you, Castellanos. At least you showed up. Thank you, Anton. I appreciate it. I'm just making all my stuff for the recap stream here. And that's a double play. No, never mind. It was already 2 outs. What am I saying? Ugh. Jesus. So what, now we're going to the bottom of the 8th? Yeah, this series is 100% over. So let's make the recap stream. Let me make sure that is up. Schedule stream, blah, blah, blah. So let's see, it's 8 o'clock right now. It's bottom of the 8th. Game will probably be over by like 8:30 or something like that. I'm just going to schedule it around 8:30. Put that there. So that's for later. That's for later. So that's there. Let me share that to the Twitterverse so people have it there. How you doing, Steven? Trust me, Steven, I was feeling like this since game 1. I knew they weren't going to win this series after game 1. After I saw what they put on display in game 1. So, It's like I said, I compare it to, if you guys don't follow Brodes and all that stuff, I'm his editor, if anyone doesn't know that. Last year during the NLCS, I think it was after game 3 or 4 when the Diamondbacks either won their first game of the series or tied it. Brodes' mentality just completely shifted, and his was just like he thought the Phillies were going to end up choking that series, and he was right. So basically, his feelings were all shaping up to that moment, and he was prepared for it. This, I've been prepared since game 1. Well, I appreciate the subscription, Steven. I appreciate it. I appreciate the subscription, Steven. You do follow Brodes, okay. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I do tend to get a lot of Brodeses. A lot of people that do come from Brodes and all that stuff. I feel like if there's like a lot of people that are subscribed to Philadelphia sports channels, Brodes is definitely gonna be one of those people they're subscribed to. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Getting closer to 1,000. Getting closer to 1,000. You know, a deep playoff run would have helped me probably get to that goal quicker. But not gonna be the case. Not gonna be the case. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, I know a lot of people like to freaking tell Bros to shut up and stop yelling. I think that's the charm. Up here's Lindor again. Lindor to left, that'll be an out. No. How many hits does the Phillies offense have? 3? I think. 3. Where he's gonna get him. You think Rhodes is gonna give himself a heart? I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Don't worry, Hunter will be fine. Who knows? He might have He might have some type of attack tonight on his recap. That'll be fun to edit. And we're just constantly trying to. We're constantly trying to get around the fucking TikTok situation because our TikToks keep getting flagged for unoriginal content, which doesn't make a lick of sense in the fucking world. So we constantly have to change how many times the format of our TikToks, and it's fucking annoying as shit. Because it's too much money to pass up on TikTok. So we got to figure that out, but it's fucking annoying. Like, how do you flag for unoriginal content when it's literally your own content? That's what I don't understand. I wouldn't be shocked if Rob says that. Would not be shocked. By the way, Sean, did you get out of Florida? Did you get out of Florida? I would assume you're in a good spot since you are able to watch the stream specifically. Were you able to get out of Florida or at least get to somewhere that's like, hurricane proof? Oh, dang, you weren't able to get out. Is it as bad as it was projected to be, or is it like manageable at least? Like, is it like still like a category 3, or did it like drop once it like reached the surface? I have no idea what it's been like. So, because I was in Florida the couple weeks ago when the first hurricane hit, but even though I was in Orlando, it was basically just storm surge where I was. So it went down to a category 4. Major rainmaker, power outages galore, and people are losing everything. It's catastrophic. Jeez. How's your house at least? And, like, do you still have power, or are you out of power? Well, I would assume you have some type of power since you're able to watch here. So I would assume that's at least there. Like, are you in the worst of it, or like you like a little bit further away from it? Well, now the top of the ninth, it's time to end off the misery. Glad I let. If I miss Mitch Koff on Friday, I'm throwing plates and forks. Well, isn't Texas tornado territory though? Isn't that like part of Tornado Valley? So technically, you're not in a sweet spot for nothing happening. Technically, you could still get tornadoes down there. Oh, you're in a good spot at Texas. JT walks to lead off the inning. Oh God. I relocated at my father-in-law's home. I don't know what the condition of my home is in. All bridges are closed. Oh Jesus. Hopefully everything's good. Wow, you haven't got one tornado in your area yet? I'm actually shocked. That's good at least. That's good. That's good. Yeah, what was the worst like weather I've experienced here in Philly? I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, we got like the back end of like some hurricanes like so many years ago. We haven't had like a blizzard in a long time. That's probably like the worst weather you're probably in, like when it blizzards. Like, when was the last like major snowstorm Philly got? It's been a long time. Really, the last time, the only major snowstorms that I can remember is like back when I was in middle school, where like schools were closed for a week because of how many feet of snow were on the ground. Oh my God, Edwin Diaz could not locate it right now. They're getting the Mets got the bullpen up already. Don't blame them. Stopped in a 2-0 count though. 3-0. Oh my God. Oh my God. You need to return to Pennsylvania badly. The weather's actually been pretty nice recently. It's been like in the 60s the past couple of days. It's actually pretty beautiful out. I think the weekend's supposed to be back in the 70s. 3-0 pitch to start. Oh, you don't give them that strike. You don't give them that strike. You don't give them that. Oh, God. 3-1 pitch to start. That's ball 4. Jesus Christ, Edwin Diaz has walked the first 2 batters. Edwin Diaz has walked the first 2 batters, and he still has to face someone else. Oh, God. He had 99 today. Jesus Christ, that sounds terrible. Mitchkov Mania is bringing me back to town. Oh, that's great. That's great. Up, Cody Clemens is up, pinch hitting for Weston Wilson. Can Cody Clemens provide a spark with 2 runners on? And Cody Clemens is the tying run at the plate? Can Cody Clemens hit a 3-run bomb to tie it? Most likely, if Edwin Diaz allows Cody Clemens to get on, he is coming out of the ballgame. That is most likely what's going to happen. First pitch to Clemens. Inside. Call the ball. Yes, that is Roger Clemens' son. It is Roger Clemens' son. Second pitch. Right down the middle. Strike 1. Second 1-1 pitch. Way inside for ball 2. Comes the 2-1 pitch to Clemens. Swing and a miss at a fastball. 2-2. Walk, the bases loaded. That'd be crazy. Can you please stop showing Jerry Seinfeld, please? Oh, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3. Oh, that probably settled him back in now. Now it'll be Brandon Marsh. Oh, here's Marsh. First pitch. Fastball outside, and called a strike. Yep, looks like Diaz has settled down a little bit. Oh, 1. Ball 1. One pitch. Swing and a miss there. That's ball strike 2. He knows strikeouts like his dad. Well, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Marsh is probably going to strike out here. Nope, he's going to pop up the center field. Well, now pop up fly out. That'll be the second out. What, did JG just go to third? Yep. Okay. It's interesting. Well, now it's Kyle Schwarber as the final chance here. Kyle Schwarber is 0 for 9 in his career against Edwin Diaz with 7 strikeouts. We all know how this is going to end. Final batter here for the Phillies. Season on the line. We all know how it's going to end. First pitch. Takes it right down the middle for strike 1. It was a backdoor slider. Stott steals second base. Defensive indifference, or whatever you want to call it. Comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch. One pitch. Oh, Jesus Christ. He crushed that one foul. God damn it, Kyle. God damn it, Kyle. I'll say Schwarber strikes out here. Final bunch. And Kyle swings and a miss. Phillies are eliminated. Well, season over. Season over, boys. So, what are you going to do? Okay, everybody, we're going to be pausing it here for a little bit. I already have the recap stream up in your subscription feed, so we'll transition to that in a few minutes here. Be back around in maybe like 5 minutes. 5 minutes or something like that. So leave your voicemails if you want to. All that stuff. Appreciate you guys for tuning in here tonight. And I'll see you in a few minutes. See you in a few minutes.